Hey, what's up? This is Donnie. Right now I'm doing some audio playback for a heads-up session I played a little while ago against a PokerSavvy member who actually asked to be in the video to play me heads-up. That was the only condition he wanted to play heads-up, so here it is, and I'll try to do my best to really get into what I think I was thinking at the time, at least, and definitely be able to judge what I was thinking. So it's 4 tables heads up, and here on the upper left, I 3-bet him with ace queen diamonds, and then I c-bet and then fold on this flop. Now a lot of people might actually not c-bet this flop, especially when they have a hand with a showdown value. They might check fold, they might even check call. I think there's plenty of options there. Against this guy, I really didn't know much about him, so sometimes I like to take a little bit of just the sort of standard line there when I don't really know the player. Just because, truth be told, I know it's almost for sure it's going to be plus EV to bet that flop against your average opponent, because he's going to fold a lot, and although maybe even on that flop I shouldn't be doing it so much. And you see there I folded queen 10 off to a 3-bet. Sort of a marginal hand to be calling a 3-bet with, so I prefer knowing my opponent a little better. I typically wouldn't fold it, but early in the session I don't mind doing it. And we'll see. Now here on the lower right I flopped a straight draw, pretty standard, 3-bet, and then bet that flop when you flop draw. And right here on the upper right, river the ace. It's a pretty standard spot. When I check back that turn to bet this river, it's a tough spot if I get check raised. Very tough spot, I think. Against a lot of people, it's pretty easy fold. A lot of people, it can be a tough situation against. But luckily, if I remember correctly, I don't have to deal with that possibility. Now, I call check raising this board because on the upper left with the 5-9 off on the flop, basically because, well, for one thing, there's not a lot of hands he can have which would check raise this board, unless I know somebody's capable of check raising really marginal, one pair hands. If I think he's capable of check raising like Jack 9 there, for example, on the flop, obviously I'd fold the turn. Or, I'm sorry, I'd fold the flop. But I don't really know enough about him to make that fold yet, I don't think.